There's a reason people are spending so much time on TikTok, and it has to do with how our brains are wired.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him.
It's been downloaded more than 2 billion times around the world. But coronavirus took its popularity to the next level. The once Gen Z exclusive app isn't so exclusive anymore. People of all ages and professions are joining the platform by the millions. But why has TikTok specifically gotten so popular during a global pandemic? We're going to look at why the app has become a coping mechanism and what its popularity tells us about human behavior and evolution. With many people social distancing and following stay-at-home orders, it's pretty clear that social life has been disrupted. So folks might be experiencing a desire for social interaction and connection. That need to stay connected is rooted in how humans evolved.
Humans are social beings, and throughout human history, we have needed to rely upon others for our ultimate survival. Our brains have evolved to expect others and proximity to others.
Dr. Holt Lundsted's research focuses on the health effects social isolation and loneliness have on us.
Neuroscience evidence to suggest that being close to others or trying to maintain that proximity is a biological motive, similar to hunger and thirst. And so we're turning to more creative ways to try to satisfy that desire to be with others.
In 2017, the former U.S. Surgeon General referred to loneliness as an epidemic in the country. And in April 2020, nearly 30% of adult Americans reported that they felt lonelier than usual. Another survey puts that number even higher at 47%.
When we lack proximity to others, this can, in essence, put us in a state of heightened alert. This can result in heightened blood pressure, heart rate, inflammatory processes, increases in stress hormones. My own research has even shown that loneliness increases risk for earlier death by 26%, social isolation by 29%, and living alone by 32%.
This means that as many of us are feeling lonely during the pandemic, we might be lowering our life expectancy. But some good news is,
what we found is that when people are socially connected, have a 50% increased odds of survival. So we're seeing people use some of these digital tools to connect emotionally, to feel a sense of belonging.
And that is a crucial point from Dr. Holt Lundsted. The need to connect emotionally and feel like we belong plays a big role in the success of social media apps, especially TikTok. The app features 15-second videos created by individual users. The more popular content ranges from dance videos to medical experts giving advice.
The most raw authenticity that you can find online. It's people in their bedrooms dancing and playing around and being themselves.
This is Jack Rogers. He's co-founded a couple apps himself, which focus on dating and relationships.
People crave authenticity today, and they can't really get it anywhere else anymore.
TikTok was downloaded 315 million times in the first quarter of 2020 alone. That's the most downloads ever for any app in a quarter. There's a very specific age group that is turning to TikTok to find a community and relieve stress during the pandemic. As of January 2020, more than 60% of TikTok users in the US are under the age of 30, and the largest number of users are under the age of 19. Or Gen Zs, those born after 1996. During the first month of stay-at-home orders, the physical activity of Gen Z college students went down more than 50%. On the flip side, the amount of time they spent on TikTok went up nearly 300%. So what is it about TikTok specifically that has led it to explode in popularity during coronavirus? What is it that keeps people scrolling through videos for hours?
From a creator content standpoint, it's an extremely creator-friendly platform.
Rogers says the reasons for TikTok's unprecedented growth depends on a few different components: content creation strategy, consumer behavior, and psychology.
The kind of platform where anyone can make their dreams come true from a 10-second video. There's also really low barriers to actually creating content. And then on the consumer side, it's definitely winning the war of authenticity. So you have apps like Instagram where, people are kind of, the content on there can be kind of very structured or overly produced.
Human evolution may play a part in why people keep watching.
Essentially, there are three kind of human behaviors: laughing, singing, and dancing, that we kind of learned as we evolved. And what they do is they essentially kick in action our endorphin system, reduces feelings of pain, and it increases feelings of pleasure. And the fact that the product is built entirely around those things is not a coincidence. They're kind of human evolution instincts to keep watching because they feel closer to the people in the videos, even though they don't know each other.
Like most apps, Roger says that TikTok has also created a very smart algorithm that's designed to keep users on the app scrolling through the dashboard for hours. It uses artificial intelligence to track user interests and activity, and then delivers videos that fit those trends.
When you get onto an app like TikTok versus other apps, they immediately start feeding you content and they learn extremely quickly what's relevant to you. It's in a sort of younger phase of development where the algorithm is probably very much fine-tuned at the moment for growth.
Many creators find unique ways to show off their creativity on TikTok.
Bounce, shake, twirl, dip. This is how you do the dip.
Dr. Holt Lundstedt says research shows that creative expression promotes a sense of connection and also reduces loneliness.
The act of creating itself, making something, or performing something, or expressing something, that in and of itself may be therapeutic, but then by sharing it with others, you now have a shared experience.
And then there's remix culture, where users share popular sounds and viral trends to create their own videos.
Look, I just flipped the switch. Flip. I don't know nobody.
This helps to create a sense of community because everyone is doing the same thing around the same time. Ultimately, experts say TikTok's purpose is to entertain.
You're essentially tapping into kind of an infinite feed of happiness when you go on TikTok.
But like most social media apps, TikTok isn't all sunshine. Users address serious issues on the app. Most recently, a remix of This Is America by Childish Gambino has gone viral.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up.
It's an anthem to protest police brutality against Black people. There's also been reports of bullying and harassment. Now the company does give users the ability to report inappropriate content or users. But despite the role TikTok may be playing in offering a sense of community during a time of crisis, it still doesn't replace genuine human interaction. Dr. Holt Lundstedt says the pandemic is a difficult time for many, and that it's important to regularly check in on people, especially those we are close with.
One of the best things that someone can do is be a source of support to others. This idea of that we have people that we can count on. Knowing that we have someone that we can rely on, the situation doesn't feel as overwhelming. It feels more manageable.
TikTok has shown exceptional growth during the pandemic. But will this trend continue? And what does a post-COVID world look like for social media?
They've taken offline social behaviors, singing, laughing, dancing behaviors related to human connection, and they've actually leveraged those things to create a platform that is extremely, viral. So I think what we're going to see more of, a whole new category of kind of social apps that are based on human connection.